This is my Cambridge video final project. In the first 20 seconds of this clip, as you can see, I realized that my #1 goal should be more wait time for students' explanation.
I'm going to do one more so that you can. I think to myself, should I go to bed early or stay up late to watch TV? What would be the right thing to do, Nicola? Okay, so what did Nicola just do? Who can tell me what did she just do? She asked herself a question.
Here is where I reiterate what the children were saying to give further explanation and to highlight what they were saying.
What is that called, though? Do you know? You're right. Well, what we're going to do, you're right, but I'm going to give you the big word. What we're going to do is we're going to find in the book.
Here I slowly gave instructions to make sure that the students understood what I was expecting of
that
them.
the characters are making. So if we can remember, I know this was ages ago, we discussed what characters and setting were. That was almost 2 weeks, a week and a half ago. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about the decisions that the characters are making while I'm reading the book. Okay? So while I'm reading,
here's where I demonstrate the think aloud to model what I expected the students to be doing at their
we all make
desks.
decisions every day. So I ask myself, do I join in the game?
I tied in something that happened during the week to relate it to the students'
This is a
lives.
decision that I need to make, right? And these are decisions that we all have to make. I think we've made them in the past week or so, every day. Some of them are going to be really easy. Do I have chocolate in the morning for breakfast? Is that the healthiest decision? Or do I have cereal? Some of them are really easy. Some of them are very hard. Do I join in the game? That may be a very hard decision to make because all your friends are playing, Nathan. All your friends are playing. So do I join in even if it might not be safe? That is called a dilemma. Now, how do you say the word dilemma?
I compared and contrasted how we each said the word dilemma, to make sure that the students understood what I was saying with my dialect.
We all know that, how do you say it again? Dilemma. Who can tell me what a dilemma is? Dilemma. Dilemma.
It's where you have to make a hard decision, but you don't know which one to pick.
We all hear what Richard just said.
Yes.
It's a very hard decision, and you don't know which one you may go to. So, as I'm reading, this is what we're going to be doing.
I set up the stage for them for when I was reading what they were supposed to be doing. Instructions were very important for these students, and also it was very important to recap the instructions before sending them back to their desks.
I think we're going to have to just remember that writing on graph or writing our work on rather than anything else, practice knowing rather than drawing pictures. But I think we can do that. Just have a quick reminder. I think we can manage that.
Miss White reminded them to use their whiteboard sensibly. This was very much a management technique that I listened to, a teaching moment for me.
So, I'm going to read the text, and I'm going to model something for you very quickly, just so we all know. Could you just turn around so I'm sure I know? I don't mean to have your back.
Again, modeling is extremely important. So I modeled for them what I expected of them when they went back and worked individually.
So I'm going to be reading the text. Nalaldi or Tiro have to decide. Some of them may be very easy, like, should we get up in the morning and go to school? Some of them are going to be extremely hard to decide. So, for instance, if she said, should I go across to Miss Highmark and do the singing, or should I go do the dance? Okay, so this is, if she said that, on the whiteboard, I'm just going to make a quick note. Just so I remember what that was about. So I'm going to read a lot to you today, so we need to make quick notes on our note board, on our whiteboard, just so we remember in our minds, right, Ella? So, one more. If in the book they said, should I go play or should I do my homework? By a show of hands, what might I write on my whiteboard? Should I go play or maybe I will do my homework? Stella. Homework. So you would write, is that what you're saying? You would write, now, when we go back and we discuss what we read, Stella is going to remember that there was something in the book now we need to decide about homework, right? Do you think, by a show of hands, that we need to do one more before we go back?
Here I wanted to make sure that the transition from the carpet to the tables was going to be a smooth one. And I wanted to make sure that they understood what they were supposed to be doing.
Do you think we should do one more real quick? Or who thinks that we can get working on our whiteboard sensibly? Okay.
I wonder who could explain what we're going to do when we get there.
Yeah. So, now that I've given a plethora, which is a very big word, for a lot.
I introduced a new word to them. Introducing new vocabulary is very important. I asked the students to tell me what I instructed them to do. With this, I hope that their peers could thoroughly understand what was expected when they went back to their tables.
What word did Amelia use? See, so she knows that there's going to be some big decisions that Nalali and Zero probably have to make, and there may be some easy ones. So, you're exactly right. We're going to go back when we let you go, when I see everyone's ready. And we're going to be writing. How do you think we're going to be writing on our board?
Again, I wanted to reiterate what I expected of them when they were working on their own, giving them expectations.
Only going to write on our boards when we hear decisions, okay? So let's see if we can do this. I think we can. I wonder if we're still tired from yesterday.
This is a different observation. It was a video I took on my own. Here I am modeling smooth transitions by releasing the students table by table back to the carpet, keeping it as organized chaos.
Plenty of room over here if we need it. Find a spot. There's plenty of spots. There's a bunch over here, Katie, if you want to come over here. Rail, do you want to squeeze in right in front of Dana? Perfect. So is there a certain, Miss Honey, a certain button I have to push to have this go to the console?
I learned here that technology is not always reliable, but the students can help in situations like this when something goes wrong. This also gave the student standing at the laptop an opportunity to be an expert at something. I took this as a learning moment for myself, the child, and the classroom. They were extremely patient at this time.
Thank you for being so patient.
I thought here it was important to admit that I was not prepared with the smart board and that we all make mistakes.
Well, I've never turned it on. So I made something that I wanted to use. No. Yes.
Here I had appropriate wait time. I learned patience and to ask him if he remembered my question, and if not, if he needed help with it.
Hold on. It's a very good one, because no one's mentioned that one yet. Nicholas. I'm going to stop you real quick. I just want to know, what do you think our big break's going to be about? Hi. Excellent. Remember what you just said, because we're going to do something together, and I want that time to start in your mind. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to do a